We are the Gujarat Technological University. Since its inception over a decade ago, GTU has been empowering young and curating minds to realize their true potential. Over 4 lakh inspired students are enrolled with one of the premier academic universities in India. With more than 450 affiliated colleges in its fold operating across 5 zones of the state, GTU, the International Innovative University, your place to move forward.
Good morning friends. Today we are going to solve the problem of square plate. Okay, let's see the question. In this question given that a square plate of 40 mm side is resting on one of its corner on HP. Okay, so the plane is resting on HP. So I write down here first stage for HP, second stage for theta, and third stage for phi. A square plate of side 40 mm is raised on one of its corner on HP with diagonal horizontal and inclined at 30 degree to VP. So phi is equal to 30 degree. The plane is seen as a rhombus in a plan with one of its diagonal measuring 30 mm. Okay, diagonal measuring 30 mm. So length of the diagonal is 30 mm. Here square plate is resting on HP. So I draw the square plate on HP and plane is resting on one of its corner. Okay, so I draw the corner on left hand side. Okay, so first I draw the reference line at here. Okay, so I draw the square plate on horizontal plane and resting on corner. Okay, so I draw the corner on left hand side. Okay, I give the name A, B, C, D. Okay, so in this way I complete the top view for the first stage. Now I simply take the projection from here, and from here. Okay, so here I get my point A dash, here I get my point B dash, D dash, here I get my point B dash, D dash, here I get my point C dash. Okay, so this line give me the front view for the first stage. Now in second stage theta is not given, but one condition given that the plane is seen as a rhombus in a plane with one of its diagonal measuring 30 mm. Okay, so this square plate is seen as a rhombus in plan means top view. Okay, and the length of one of the diagonal is 30 mm. Okay, here if we take the projection for D point and B point, then the length of this diagonal BD is constant. Okay, here this square plate has 2 diagonal BD and AC. Okay, but length of BD is constant. Okay, so length of AC is reduced to 30 mm. Okay, so for that first I draw one vertical line at here. Now I take the projection for point D, for point AC, and for point B. Okay, so here I mark the point D and here I mark the point B. Okay, the length of this diagonal is constant, means the length of AC is changed to 30 mm. Okay, so for getting the 30 mm, from this center point I measure the distance 15 mm this side and 15 mm this side. Okay, so total distance 30 mm. Total length of the diagonal is 30 mm. So from here I measure the 15 mm distance, and here I get my point C. Okay, similarly from here I measure the distance 15 mm, so here I get my point A. Okay, now after joining this point I get the top view for the second stage. Okay, so in this way I complete the top view for the second stage. Now for getting the front view, I take the projection for point A. Now here for getting the point C, I have two conditions. Okay, we get the point C on this projection line. Okay, and second, the distance of point C from the A is equal to A dash C, this distance. Okay, so I take A dash C dash as a radius. Okay, plane is resting on A dash corner. Okay, so point A is always on this reference line, so here I mark the point A dash. Okay, now for point C I take A dash C as a radius and A as a center. Draw one arc which intersect the projection line of C at here, so here I get my point C dash. Okay, now I just simply connect A dash C dash. Okay, so here point B and D I get at here. Okay, point B dash and D dash at here. Okay, here D dash point is hidden point. Okay, because we seen from the front, then D point is hidden point, so I indicate D dash in bracket. Okay, so in this way I complete the second stage. Okay, if I measure this angle, then this angle theta is equal to 60 degree. Okay, theta is equal to 60 degree. Now let's come to the third stage. In third stage, given that the diagonal incline at 30 degree. Okay, this 30 degree made by the diagonal. Okay, horizontal diagonal. Horizontal diagonal means diagonal AC. Okay, now before drawing the third stage, I just check that the length of the diagonal AC is changed or not in both cases. Here we clearly seen that the length of AC is reduced in second stage due to the inclination theta. Okay, so in this case we require to find the new apparent angle. Okay, because this 30 degree is given for the this length AC. Okay, in first stage. Now the length of the AC is changed, so we require to find the new angle. Okay, this for the first stage. In second stage, length of the AC is changed, so we require to find the new angle. Okay, so for finding the new angle, I just simply first here take one point. Okay, now I take the 30 degree for this length AC. Okay, so here I draw one line at angle of 30 degree. First, this angle is equal to 30 degree. Okay? Now I'm measuring this length AC and draw one arc at here. Okay, so here I mark point A at here. Okay, so here I get my point C. Okay, now the length of AC is changed. Okay, so first I draw here one locus, so I get my C point, final C point at here. I give the name C1. Okay, the length of AC1 is equal to AC. Okay, now I take this AC length of AC in second stage as a radius and A as a center. I draw one arc which intersected here. Okay, so here I get my final C point. Okay, so after joining A and C, okay, here I get my new inclination angle. Okay, so this new inclination angle, if I measure, then this new inclination angle beta is equal to 60 degree. Okay, this angle is equal to 60 degree. Okay, so now in third stage I draw this diagonal AC at angle of 60 degree. Okay, here I explain again that the length of AC is changed in second stage, so we require to find the new apparent angle here. Okay, and for finding the apparent angle, first I take this distance AC at angle of 30 degree, which is given in question. Okay, so here I get my point C1. Now from C1 I draw one locus. Okay, so I get my final C point on this line. This is the locus for point C. Now I measure the distance AC. Okay, in second stage, now I take A as a center and AC as a radius. I draw one arc which intersected here. Okay, so here I get my point C. Now I measure this angle, apparent angle beta. This angle is 60 degree. Okay, so now we draw this diagonal AC at angle of 16 third stage. Okay, now for drawing the top view in third stage, first I draw one line at angle of 60 degree right here. Okay, because we draw the diagonal AC at angle of 60 degree. This angle is equal to 60 degree. Okay, now I mark the point A at here. Okay, now I measure distance AC. Okay, now I take A as a center and draw one arc at here. So here I get my point C. Okay, because this diagonal AC makes an angle 60 degree. Okay, so in this way I draw this diagonal AC. Okay, now getting the point B and D, I take AB as a radius. Okay, now take A as a center and draw one arc at here and one arc at here. Okay, similarly now I take C as a center and draw one arc at here and one arc at here. So intersection of these two arcs give me the 2 point. Okay, here I get my point B and here I get my point D. Okay, so after joining this point AB, BC, CD and AD. Okay, I get my top view for the third stage. Okay, now for getting the front view, I just simply take the projection. I start from point A. For point A, I take the projection from here. Okay, and from here. So here I get my point A dash, A dash. Now for B point, I take the projection from here. And from here. So here I get my point B dash. Now for point C dash, I take the projection from here and from here. So here I get my point C dash. Okay, similarly for D point, I take the projection from here and okay, so here I get my point D dash. Okay, so after joining this point A dash, D dash, D dash, C dash, C dash, B dash. Okay, I get my front view for the third stage. Okay, so before ending, I just check that here the plane is resting on corner. Okay, so I just check that the point A is always on reference line or not. Okay, here in first stage point A dash is on reference line, in second stage point A dash is on reference line, and in third stage point A dash is on reference line. Okay, so here I complete this problem. Thank you.